Hello again, FreekyGun bringing you the third video of the Modern Warfare 2 commentary series. Today it's free-for-all on Afghan. And for this match I decided to try using the Riot Shield again. This isn't my normal Riot Shield class as I normally use C4, but for this one I was using the throwing knife. And for many parts of this clip you'll see that I am not very good. I had to speed up some parts because they were gonna go over the 10 minutes. Example there of how I suck. Simple things missing. Lucky it was only a guy that didn't know much. Probably shouldn't say that. Maybe not as good at quick scoping as many. So I died by an RPG and then came back and sniper was shooting at me. Managed to get away and just go around searching. Then I see a claymore in there and just try and get it blown up without actually attracting the guy's attention, but that didn't work. There was another chance that guy had to kill me, but he didn't. Then he ran out there and I didn't react fast enough to realize that that guy had killed him and chucked the throwing knife in nothing. And this is just parts where I get killed after killed after killed. So I see there's a dead body, pretty recent, so I've got a feeling that there might be someone that's going to be coming into this room soon. But there was another one instead, so with that one I'm not sure how that happened, as I really thought that I would have hit him with that. Somehow I just missed. That one was lucky and then unlucky. So far in this game I've probably got a couple of kills and 8 deaths maybe. Not very good. So then this guy seems to disappear, but I think that was him, so not very good either. That one, miss. Pick it up. Didn't see him going outside and thought he might have been hiding in there. So I try and bounce it off, but didn't work. Comes back, but I time it just good enough to be able to get the knife off. That one, my mouse got stuck, so I don't normally do that bad. That was crazy by that guy, and pretty good by that guy. I don't actually see many people that are able to run around and knife a Riot Shield one go. So just speeding that up again because I get killed by a lot. And that guy nearly misses me, but he starts a firefight. That throwing knife seemed to just like go through him or something. But with the grasses there, he wasn't sure exactly where I was, and I was able to get the upper hand on him. And that guy that just ran through there, I somehow was able to avoid him. And I get points there, but I have no idea why. Does anyone know of why? I've had a look over many possibilities. Okay, now this guy, I nearly missed him, but when he fired back at the first guy, I was able to see him. And that's probably the best throwing knife kill that I got this game, which is very poor. And this is another thing I hate. Each time I go to pick up my knife and there's a jumble of weapons, 90% of the time I end up picking someone else's weapon up with the knife. So here I see that there's 2 people firing. Try and wait for one to appear, but the other one comes. So this guy Now I slowed this down because this is another example of how I suck. See how close that was? I do not like when that kind of stuff happens. And here as well. It, like, just misses his knee. And then when I try and melee him, he gets me back. So I just sped this part up as well because all I'm doing is getting killed. And then that was lucky because when I drew out the throwing knife, my Riot Shield went towards my back, and it it protected me from the grenade launcher. So I chuck it to that guy and that misses. No idea why. Well, I probably do because I suck. But then we had this little fight where this guy does not seem to know how to knife, because after I missed that first knife on him, he should have definitely come down and knifed me. So just speeding this up because I'm getting killed too much again. So I think this is the end of the match. Yes, it was. So my score was 10 kills, 22 deaths, which is very poor for me and my Riot Shields. When I use my C4 Riot Shield, I nearly always get a positive kill death. And if any of you guys would like to post your Riot Shield class, custom class, I'd like to have a listen and try it out. Because I'm stuck for ideas for a good Riot Shield.